What is up everybody, I'm Mir and welcome back to Vasten 2, and today we start off with a bit of resource gathering because we had a very small amount, I mean literally nothing of like basic resources like cobblestone and stone. So I got a few people together and we headed out to some distant lands underneath the ocean, dug down to bedrock, put up a beacon and we started mining. So that's what you're seeing time-lapsed at the screen right now, and while that is playing I got a few things I need to discuss. First of all, the city we are building has a name now. It is called Dawnport. It's a beautiful name, Foxxie picked it and we all agreed on it because it's awesome. So show her some love down in the comments, her link is in the description as are all the other people. And speaking of links, I'm gonna plug my social media for once again. So I got Twitter, I got an own website, I got YouTube, and then since quite recently I also installed Instagram and I'm gonna be posting on that, possibly just like screenshots of builds I'm working on and drawings I'm doing. So that will be quite fun if you check that out. That will be in the description as well, as is all the other stuff and all the other creators. So I'm gonna shut up now and we'll get into this video. Look at all of those shulker boxes, they're full to the brim with cobblestone. Same for the normal stone types. We got dirt, we got plenty of dirt, we got plenty of grass, we got plenty of sand. Resources are flowing for once, which is awesome. What isn't flowing so smoothly, however, is this sorting system. It keeps breaking and it's something we can't really do anything about right now. Because see that redstone part over there, that part? That seems to bug out some of the times. There is a fix on the way for it, but unfortunately for now I have no way of fixing it. I barely know how it works. I'm not gonna attempt at fixing it because that will probably make it worse. So every now and then I just need to get the wrong items out of these chests, install the filters again, which is a pain, but hopefully it won't take long for that to, well, for the fix to be there and so we can implement it over here. And then there's another thing on this storage. People keep breaking it as well. It's not just the redstone that keeps breaking, people keep breaking it as well. So instead of people being able to activate the system, I've hidden a lever. So I can decide whether or not the sorting system should be run so it can do its work properly. It doesn't get left early because it seems to break whenever it gets unloaded and it's still running at the time. So we've extended the storage input a bit, so now we can put in items and whenever I feel like it I can press a lever and the system will do its work, but nobody else can break it. But that's all done. We're gonna leave the storage area for a bit because I'm tired of working on it. And I think it's actually time we take a look at what's already been built because there's been a lot of it and add to that collection. I'm thinking of finally building a house on the server. So let's go take a look at what's already built and let's see if there's a good sized plot that we can take up. Now let's just fix this giant hole in the street, fill it up with some houses. I'm thinking a couple would do the trick. First of all we need to lay out some foundations, so I got some blocks over here. We got some cobblestone, some stone and some spruce logs. We're gonna start with the spruce logs and lay out like a framework for each of the houses. They're probably gonna be connected and there's like a ditch over here. The landscape goes down and I want to incorporate that into the design. I don't really want to fill in this gap, just make it all mountain. I'm kind of picturing like houses in 2 layers and I think it'll look good. Let's just get the framework done. That should explain a lot already, and then we'll see what we can do and what we can come up with. I'm gonna look around the server for some more inspiration because this place is just awesome, but I first of all need to get started on this thing because I'm just postponing it. So let's just get it over with. I gotta be honest here, I don't think I've actually built a house this big. It's insane! It looks huge! This is an enormous amount of work I still need to do, but the framework is in place, and the next thing to do is probably fill in the roof and the walls and see how it looks at first glance, if everything is in the right place. Gonna probably start up with the roof. This diagonal one is gonna be tricky. This is first time I build so big, first time I build on a diagonal. That's gonna be interesting. Not so sure about that roof though. I didn't measure this out, and that's even, and this is odd. So that's gonna be a challenge as well. I'm just challenging me left and right with this house. This is insane. I need to get going on this. I'm probably gonna start with the roof. As I said, I think this sloped roof is actually kind of cool, and I'm glad I went back on it. I need to put in all the stairs for it. I need to make it look decent. I'm gonna start with just a straight roof like that, but eventually we're gonna mess it up like those roofs in the distance over there with just some slabs and stairs in random places. I think that will look cool, but I need to get going on this, so it's time to add a roof. Roofs are in place and they look amazing, especially because it's my first try at such a diagonal roof. I think I did a pretty decent job at it. I think it looks actually like a slanted roof, like a diagonal roof. So let's just take a quick look from the sky, because there's more to this roof than just the front side, which you can see over here, which look quite plain. But again, we're gonna mix it up like these houses over here, and then the other side same. We may add in a window over there because that side is looking very, very plain. And those are all things that we'll do afterwards. First of all, we need to fill in the wall, so that's the next thing on my list. Probably we're gonna go with stone types from the bottom over here, look like these, and there's some over there as well. I think that will look cool. We'll mix in some bricks like they did over there. That will tie it in with the big houses transitioning into those smaller ones. And then from the top, we're gonna do something special. Gonna use probably some kind of concrete powder or glazed terracotta, because they have some interesting textures in our texture pack. Look, you can see some over there. Those are some types of glazed terracotta. There's some everywhere. There's more over there. Let's just turn a corner. I think we'll see some more. Hang on. Oh, not this corner apparently. That's weird. That usually never happens. There's loads of this stuff everywhere. Let's just go to the main square, and I think there's quite a few variants of it. Yeah, I can see some already. There's some on top of that roof. Those planks are terracotta or concrete powder, one of the two. There's some over there. You get the idea. We're gonna use something similar to that, but I didn't figure out what yet. And oh, that's looking magnificent. That's gonna fill in that gap perfectly. Awesome. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Okay. I need to get a move on. Well, that wall is looking rather flat, but we'll fix that eventually. Not today, unfortunately. I think we'll call it here for this episode. I just want to give you a quick look around from the ground because you've been having that sky camera for way too long this episode. But I think this is quite a good time to call it a day for this episode. I've got one rule, and that is don't build if you're not really wanting to. So that you don't rush it, that you don't make mistakes that you're gonna regret later, and then you'll still have to do it again. So with that all said, I think I'm gonna leave the episode here. If you liked it, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And hopefully I'll see you next time when we can add in all of those little details, maybe do some interior design as well. But that's all for next time, so I'm gonna say goodbye now, and I'll see you later. Bye.